Guys, thanks for joining. And tonight is an important AMA. It is not going to be a really long AMA, 30, 45 minutes, because most of our board, as we just went through a whole string of AMAs for a week, and a lot of our board is, sleeping and relaxing, which is totally fine, because the last few days, we absolutely killed it in the AMAs we're doing with, Phoenix Holdings. We got to see Degen Protocol again. We were in the futures this morning. We were in Phoenix Holdings again this afternoon. And the reception from them is incredible. Like, just having Phoenix Holdings as a partner is they've pumped projects to, tens of millions of market cap, like no problem. They have a huge investor network, and they're also really nice people. Titan is actually Canadian as well. So many exciting partnerships are happening, but that's not what we're talking about tonight. We are going to do a quick presentation. Now, we might have to redo the presentation because I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of technical questions. And I'm just going to remind you, Diamond isn't here. All right. So I see SK here. So SK, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hello. Is my mic okay?
Yes, you are doing good.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is SK Crypto K, Senior Executive of Recruitment for HNW. A lot of familiar faces here, so thank you. Thank you for being here. Been working with Haas for about 2 months, and you guys have seen the magic that's been happening in the last, 21 days we've been active. And just excited to help answer some questions tonight. Hopefully as good as Diamond. I doubt it, but we'll try.
Can you do your best, South African, British type accent? We'll just try it out.
Oh gosh, no, I can't.
No, okay. So you can't talk like Diamond, but maybe you can share some of the information that Diamond usually shares. Guys, we're also missing Airfire Dearly, our senior executive of media, where we usually have the live stream presentation. And man, they really brought it, Diamond and Airfire, in the last couple of days. And so they really gave us a strong presentation, and the live streaming, screen sharing thing is nobody else does that, right? So it really sets us apart. But again, tonight we're going to talk about some specifics of how to maximize your profits, coming this launch, because you don't want to necessarily treat this like most of the launches you see, because there are some factors that make it quite different, in my opinion. So we just want to clarify and just give a little bit of a tutorial about how to maximize your profits. So we're going to we were able to find one last VIP whitelist spot. So we're going to hand that out today. That is not, it's only going to be for, community members. So no staff can win this one. So it is for community members only. And we'll be doing we'll be providing a password sometime in this AMA, and then you will DM that password to one of the mods we share. Actually, let's go with JS. JS, he will he'll share his pin in the main chat right now. Just take note of that, and then when you hear the password mentioned, you just DM him the password, and then you'll be able to be entered into that random draw to win the last VIP whitelist spot that we have. So I'm glad we're able to just find one more, because this is one of the last AMAs before our pre-sale. SK, what time are the pre-sales and what time is the launch?
The pre-sale, everybody, is tomorrow, Saturday at 7 p.m. UTC, or 3 p.m. Eastern, or 12 p.m. PST. That's Saturday. Then the public launch is those exact same hours, but on Sunday, so 7 p.m. UTC.
Awesome, thank you. So I just want to highlight the fact that none of our team is getting team tokens. We're doing it, through percentages of, the staking pool to actually be a part of the staking pool with the people that hold those NFTs. And we're going to get into more detail about that. Not as much detail as Diamond gets into, but you know what? We're going to try our best. And I'm starting to actually understand truly how the NFT system that Diamond has set up is truly genius. And that's the thing that makes HNW so different, is that We're all coming together and using our individual geniuses and in our own ways, like the content creation, modding and public relations, team building. Like we're all doing amazing work across the board. And there's a lot of shout outs that can go out to people that have made this possible so much so quickly, right? But I'd have to go through the entire 40 people that made the final cut, and even some of the people that weren't able to be on the first team selections. I could go through and shout out every single one of them, right? So I'm just really proud of what we've done here, and it's definitely a team effort. So, all right, guys, without further ado, we did most of the housekeeping there. Tomorrow is the pre-sale, all right? So if you got into the whitelist, great. For that VIP spot, you are going to have like a nice, easy breezy 30 minutes to put in your 600 BUSD contribution. That's the maximum. There is no minimum. Okay. And so you'll have is about a half an hour just to go in and interact with our own front end. And then it'll be secure. It'll be safe. We're not on DX sale or anything like that. So only be watching our channel tomorrow and be in the voice chat. We're going to open up an AMA an hour before we'll open up the voice chat. We'll mute down all of our channels, and we'll even, maybe demote some of the base level like mods in the main channel, just in case, because even though we really trust all of our staff, people do like to move up command structure sometimes and post false contracts at bad moments. But remember, even if you see any contract that's not like our website link, and we haven't announced it in the main chat that we're doing the pre-sale and all that kind of stuff, you'll be able to not get scammed tomorrow, because we're doing it privately, right? So there's no way it will be on DX sale. So just keep an eye out tomorrow. Be in the voice chat, and so when the pre-sale is done, I also want to highlight the fact that the pre-sale, the wallets are spread out. None of the staff have double walleted. There's no team tokens. You know what that's created? Even the 40 staff are looking to ape in on the launch. There's going to be no sniper bots. We'll make sure of that. It's going to be a safe, secure launch, and very profitable for our investors, because there's only 1 million token supply. We're only starting at what market cap are we starting at? What and percentage or cost per coin, SK? And why is that so exciting?
It's the equivalent of 400 BNB, which is, I think, 160,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 160,000. I knew it.
And our market cap?
500,000.
So that's crazy, guys, because it's starting at how much a coin, SK?
50 cents per HNW token.
Yeah, so what that means is I've been in a token that was like a 1 million token supply, and it was just like a meme coin, but because the way the tokenomics worked and the exclusivity of the supply and all that show up differently in your wallet. I only own 63 coins of that, but it went from $1 coin to $218 a coin. So it started at 1 million market cap, not 500,000 like ours. And basically in 2.5 weeks, this basically meme coin, it had no utility, ended up, over 200xing. And so imagine if we even hit 100 million market cap, that's 200x. So you definitely want to get into the base liquidity of this, but not just for the X's. Now we're going to talk today about how to maximize the kind of percentage of the stakeholder revenue that you get. Because remember, the elite token that we're launching is going to be the foundation or the platform on which we launch all of our other tokens. And so a portion of those transactions from that trading volume is going to go back to the stakeholders token, and it's going to come back to you in BUSD every week. You just go and claim it, right? So you won't even have to pull your money out or sell it to, get into the whitelist and the private sales that are going to be coming your way through our network. You can just use, your stipend every week. We can't call it anything to do with stocks or anything like that, because it's crypto, it's DeFi. We want to keep it that way for obvious reasons, but still it's going to be paying you every week in US dollars. Every single project that we launch and every single transaction that goes to that project. And you know what? The DEX token that we're setting up exactly 4 weeks after the launch. So on November 17th, we're launching an DEX aggregator, which is all about trading volume. And trading volume means more percentages going back to the stakeholders. So that's the plan, is to make long-term wealthy people. But here's how you maximize it. What's the number one thing people need to do, SK, in order to maximize their revenue?
You need to stake your tokens or own those NFTs.
I'd say number one is actually owning the, and this is the formula part, guys, and SK is absolutely right. Both those things are a thing, and both are powerful in their own right. Because actually the staking pool that we have, which we gave a little sneak peek of our front end today, it's going to be a very simple just front end. You go in, you stake your coins, but at the same time, it's the NFTs that you hold that, what are some of the crazy things that Diamond programmed into the NFTs? It was like, one of the things was the entire NFT supply from the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and the obsidian, the highest level. How much does that total there with the NFTs there? It's 10,000 bronze, right? What are the other numbers there, SK? Oh, no, we got to get rid of that guy. That is hilarious. JS, I don't want to listen to Pump It Up right now, man. Come on.
Okay. So for the amount per NFT, so as Hobbs said, the bronze, there will be 10,000 of them available. Next up, you then have the silver, which will be a little bit more rare at only 1,000 of the silver. Then you have the gold, which there will only be 100 gold available, and the gold perks that come along with it are one VIP whitelist spot for future tokens, and 0.1% of the stakeholder revenue. I won't go into percentages. Platinum, okay, will there only be 50 of the platinum, and that will also give you the VIP whitelist sale for the next projects, and in addition to a private sale spot. And then last but certainly not least, the obsidian. There are only 20 of them available, and you'll get 2 VIP whitelist allocations and 1 private sale allocation.
Awesome. Yeah, so those are the NFTs, and the crazy thing is they're based, you buy them in HNW. So this is where we're going to get into the formula and the strategy, guys, because I was talking to one of our top investors, and he's like, oh, don't worry, man, we always buy in at the dip. And I'm like, be careful with that, because you might be buying the dip that's like 20 times more expensive from like the whole your whole goal. This is number one for the formula, and I know this is kind of sounds self-explanatory, but at the same time, we're going to have a max transaction of 0.5% on the first 30 minutes, and we're going to have spam buy protection, all that kind of stuff. So each person is allowed to buy the equivalent of the token supply. 0.5% is 5,000 HNW tokens, and at 50 cents a coin, that would be the equivalent at the starting price. Remember, when people buy in, it's going to get more expensive, but starting price of 50 cents a token, that's 2,500 BUSD. And so that first 30 minutes, it's fair for everyone, and it also gives us another floor. Right, it gives us another floor of not one person owning too much of the supply. Right, but so you can still man, I had 63 tokens in that million tokenomics coin I told you about, and $63 coins, the tokens went up to being like 8,000 or whatever, ended up being like upwards of thousands of dollars just for those 63 tokens. So imagine owning 5,000 HNW. And here's the thing. The reason why you need HNW as badly as you do, as fast as you do, not just for the 20, 30, 10, 5x, whatever it's going to be. It's also so that you can afford the NFTs when they come out in about 5 or 6 days, 7 days after the launch. So you want to be able to buy the NFTs, because these NFTs give you a share in the revenue of all the income we're bringing in from all the projects we launch on top of this token. And so it's literally going to be passive income. But at the same time, the NFTs are set up where all the NFTs you buy are actually 1.4 million HNW tokens, but there's only 1 million HNW tokens in supply. So what this does is it creates, trading volume off the NFTs. We're going to have our own marketplace as well. It's just a simple marketplace. You log in through our own website, and you can, trade these. And also, you own these NFTs. They're your property. So if you want to go and trade them in the future on the, open market and that kind of stuff, because I guarantee you, these NFTs are not going to be any cheaper than they are now. And that's why it's really important for you to get as much HNW tokens at the start of the launch for as cheap as possible. Because, after a couple hours, like who knows how much, one HNW is going to cost. And after a week or two, like it might be ridiculous the way it looks in the wallet, right? Especially holding 5,000 tokens. And here's the beauty of it. The absolute beauty is that when an NFT is sold, or there's exchange happening with the NFT, 90% of that revenue goes back to the NFT and stakeholders. So actually, it incentivizes people to hold these NFTs as early as possible because they're getting, the actual rewards from all the other sales of the NFTs. So the whole goal is for you to get as many NFTs as possible when we release the first, bronze and silvers. And and you need HNW to do that, because if you go to trade BUSD in a week from now, to buy into and get 100 HNW or 1,000 HNW might be a lot more expensive than you think, especially after a 10 or 20x or beyond. So not only are you going to get paid on the launch of the HNW token, just in the 10, 20, 50x that's coming with this these tokenomics, but you could also look forward to the DEX project, which is launching 4 weeks from now. And this is going to be attached to a DEX aggregator, basically something that brings massive trading volume. And we're going to be able to launch projects in 4 different networks just at the start of the DEX launching. But guess what? We're still not going to launch other projects, I don't think. We're going to go one more project, December 17th, and we're still formulating what that's going to be. We're going to launch our first 3 tokens in-house. And all the success of all we do comes back to that stakeholders token. But there is a formula. There's a little bit of a gaming to it, because actually the staking is very powerful as well. And Define actually is hooking certain things up to the staking pool and doing really creative things with his knowledge. He's done it before. And he's going to be having that use case for our staking pool. I'll try to get more technical on it as I know more, but it's not just going to be your average staking pool. But not only that, there's also going to be NFTs that are even more valuable. But however, the combination of these two, holding NFTs and still staking, actually, when you get that right balance between the two, that's when the most rewards are going to be coming back to you. Right, and you're getting more rewards in is it in HNW SK, or is it BUSD, or is it split up like that? Because I know they get rewards in BUSD every week, and my understanding is that you get HNW back, or you can just buy HNW with the BUSD you get, right, in rewards.
Yeah, I believe it's BUSD for the NFTs, and then the staking rewards might also be in BUSD. Actually, I need to look at that.
Yeah, we need to get clear on that. But Diamond, that's something that Diamond could address directly. So the point is, guys, the way the system is set up with low taxes and with these type of incentives to own these NFTs, but also trade them because of the amount of money that they'll be worth. They'll be pre-minted. You're not minting them. We mint them, and actually, it's not the just glorified JPEG that we see that, you create these glorified JPEGs and then you try to, like Diamond says, duct tape a utility onto it. Instead, we had a utility, and that utility is real projects like this DEX project. Real utility is launching projects from A to Z and offering everything a project needs to succeed. AMA talent, marketing, modding, cybersecurity, anti-bot techniques. From A to Z, we offer all these things. And we've been approached for pretty much all of our services. And the people that are listening right now that are on those special teams and have contributed in a big way, like, you should be proud of what we've done here, because the quality on all levels is what really makes this great. And SK, why don't you just tell them about the futures today that we had, and also yesterday with Rude's Lounge, and Phoenix Holdings was super exciting too, and Degen Protocol. Can you just go into just the AMAs we did and how successful and how receptive the market was to everything we're doing?
Oh, absolutely. So, starting off with yesterday's Rude's Lounge. So, as the name implies, okay, there are quite a few projects that go into that whale group. They're very well established, and they seek to find really good projects for their investors. And so, rest assured, Rude, Mr. Kane himself, is very well. He grills you. He grills you hard, and he will try to poke holes into anything that you say. And when we were in there, maybe the first, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, as we're just kind of going through things, he's asking questions before we even have a chance to answer them. It's like, well, it's coming, we're going to tell you. But you're really, by the end of it, like, you could just hear the demeanor, just everything changed in his voice. Like, the more he started to learn about it and the NFTs and what we're offering, and how this is a bleeding edge new style token in the elite token, and how it's upgradable and it stacks with all the future revenue from any future project we launch, and it feeds back to the stakeholder. Man, really, by the end of it, he had completely turned his entire tune around. And by the end, we're all laughing and just having jokes, and had a lot of good engagement from the community, and questions from them. And man, really, everyone was firing on all cylinders as far as just answering everything and winning over that crowd. And that is a crowd that you want on your side. Rude's Lounge is a whale group that has taken projects up to 50 and 100 million market caps. So to win someone over such as that, huge kudos, to what HNW is and the team. And as far as today goes, yeah. Futures was the only one that I caught, but he didn't grill us as hard. But, overall, a lot of good questions were asked, and we were able to hit the whole gamut of what we offer. And they walked away very impressed as well.
Yeah, and then Phoenix Holdings, guys. I am so excited to work with Phoenix Holdings and Degen Protocol, two of our top allies, because you can just you can see it when you're associated with the group, where there's just like, okay, we support each other, we vouch for each other and kind of stuff when asked and that kind of thing. And also the groups that come in and really show up, right? They come and help you keep your chat active. They work with you to find strategies to promote both of our brands at the same time. So Degen Protocol, Black Sheep, and Shane, and really grateful for that connection, and want to be whale for making that. And then Phoenix Holdings, I'm super excited about, because I've had multiple consultants saying, the top three, they're one of the top three, like I've been told by like multiple sources. And we even were not going to do an AMA with them, because they charge it's actually really small what they charge compared to the type of investorship they bring and all that. But at the same time, I was kind of in this, we were just kind of like, man, there's tons of people who want to listen to us right now. It's like we were kind of having like a bad attitude about it. And then another consultant came and was like, you need Phoenix Holdings. I'm like, okay, all right. So we started working with them, and super exciting, because just a couple days ago we showed them our website, and they're like, yeah, we love the website. It's really amazing. There's one issue though, like, where's our name on the alliances? Like, where's our logo? I'm like, coming right up. Absolutely. Like, I'll get you put on there. And so today, when we did the AMA with them, and we ended the AMA, and their channel was blowing up, with like hyperlinks, saying, HNW to the moon, just all this stuff. And that's like just getting Phoenix Holdings support has been known to bring projects to tens of millions of market cap with the investorship they have in there. And that's just one of the key players that is aligned with us. We have literally like 6 or 7 of caliber of Phoenix Holdings groups. And I don't say that lightly, because Phoenix Holdings brings an insane amount of quality, but we have so much support right now that this is an opportunity for all of us just to get a good chunk of those limited million token supply. And so let me just recap how that's done. Okay, so we'll recap the launch times and all that. We're the pre-sales tomorrow, 12 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. UTC. It's going to happen through our own private launch pad. Be here at 1 hour early. Come into the chat. We're going to lock everything down, manage everything through the voice chat. It's going to be secure, and we're going to do it through our own website. So do not click into any links from DXSale or get scammed, right? Because we're doing all of our stuff privately, so we'll never launch anything on DXSale. I'm going to be honest with you. So that's never going to be something we do. No offense to DXL, actually kind of offense to DXL. We're not going to be using DXL anytime soon. So just remember to not invest in anything unless you hear it from us in the voice chat and it's shared from one of the board members, staff. So all right, guys. So and then on Sunday, literally 24 hours later, we're aiming to launch at the same time, and so be there an hour early. 11 a.m. PST, be there, and then we'll launch at 12. And then that's also 7 p.m. UTC or 6 p.m. being there for the AMA an hour earlier. So that's just a recap. And to make the most profit from HNW is, I know it goes without saying, but buy as much HNW as you can, as fast as you can. And because the starting price is 50 cents a token. And so try to get as much as you can at the beginning. Remember, it's a 5,000 token HNW token max for the first half an hour. So get in if you have the means. If you have some coins that are I don't expect these coins to 1,000x anytime soon. Maybe I should move them into HNW. Yes, you should get as much of the base liquidity within reason. That's why we have the max transaction, but we want it after that 30 minutes. There are no restrictions. You can buy as much HNW as you want. And honestly, like 5,000 HNW coins is actually a lot, right? So that's why we kept it really exclusive. We've done no marketing. We're just bringing in our neighboring groups. That's why we shared the link, is that I want to share this formula with you guys, is that buy the max amount in the 30 minutes. Then after, if you can buy more, then buy more. And then you hold that. You can do some staking in our, amazing kind of staking pool. It's basically on steroids because it's going to give really great benefits. It's going to be connected to some nodes, minting different things. Define is a wizard with that stuff. So the staking pool is going to be exceptional. However, also you want to have as much HNW as possible to get your hands on as many NFTs, because when you hold the NFTs, it gives you more percentage of the kind of revenue coming back, and all the other NFTs being sold as well. You take that money, buy back into HNW, buy more NFTs, and then stake a little bit more and find that nice balance. And when you do that, the more revenue or trading volume we create with all the projects in the next few months, the more BUSD is going to be showing up for you to claim off of our website every week. And that's going to be your payment for being a part of what we're doing and supporting our launch network and being a part of our extended networks and our staff and our investors. Because we can all go there together. We can all be wealthy together. And that's what we've done here at HNW. We say our utility is going to be the DEX. Our utility is like choosing projects with real utility, vetting projects, our marketing connections. That's our utility. Yeah, but truly, to sum it all up, our utility is our people. And it's also our community and our investors. Because when you have the infrastructure and the launch network and the people to launch projects safely and effectively, then you have the keys to print money, basically. And the thing is, there's projects, like 90% of projects that are being launched, even right now, even the good intentioned ones. I'm talking about the 90% of the good intention. They have no business launching projects, right? Because they don't know anti-bot techniques. They don't know how important that is. Like, everybody and their freaking grandma can buy like an advanced sniper bot now. It's like, and you don't have any anti-bot techniques. Like, are you kidding me? Right? Like, go home. You're probably already home because you're working in crypto. But don't launch projects and look after investors' money, because it's just going to create more mistrust in the market. You're going to have some really angry people at you. And so, why not just have the most advanced anti-bot techniques and the most up-to-date ones? And that's what we have in our launch network. Everyone's come together, we formed a security council, talking about how we can solve the problem of the sniper bot issue. It's really bad. It takes out projects often, or with projects with a lot of hype like ours, we would still survive snipes, but instead of 30xing, we'll just like 4x, right? And then those assholes will just make off with all the money, move on to the next project to ruin, right? So that's not happening with us. So I'm being a little bit long-winded, and we hit 30 minutes there. But what I want you to know is that even if you didn't get into the private sale or the whitelist, we made it so they're very small wallet sizes. The staff, we haven't double walleted. We have no team tokens. And so it's going to be very profitable for you to get in at the launch. And if you can at least try your best to get as many as of the 5,000 tokens at launch, which at the very beginning, when they're 50 cents starting price, be as fast as you can. Everybody will have the equal chance. It'll be based on your human reaction speed, because there will be no bots. So it'll be based on who can go on the fastest that gets the best price, right? So that's basically it. That's where we're going to end the presentation, and then we can open up to questions for the next 15 minutes.